And the reality of it is, family, they already heard the news. Just like the gal Rahab and Jericho heard the news. They say, we heard y'all and how the Most High dealt with Egypt. Now we scared and we want to live. Save me and my family like I'm saving you. That's what she told the spies. See, the whole world done heard about us, family. They already know who we are. They know who we with. And we pussyfooting around out here. We pussyfooting around. And I know why, because we had pussyfooting, pacifying pastors and leaders leading us into destruction. Saying, come on, it's all about you. You can have this, that, and the other. Nothing missing, nothing broken. You can have it all. Come on down. Today is the price is right today. You can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. Just sell your soul over to Hasatan and you got it. But the Most High has a plan, and we dare not go against it. They were more who died from the hailstones than the children of Yahsharal killed with the sword. Oh boy. So the Most High was putting in more work than Yahsharal was. He tell him, you go out there and and take care of them because I gave them into your hands. But he still come himself and said, let me get on out here. Let me help my boy out. And since he partnered with me and believe me and does only what I tell him to say, he don't look to the left or right. He stay up in that word. He only say and do what I tell him to say and do. So let me come and help him out.
Family, I believe the Most High was making a very valuable point here also. I think it was telling the other nations that if you ever think about attacking my people, then I'm going to put my hands on you. I'm going to stretch out my hand against you, brother. And all kind of hell and hot water coming at you.
And we're about to see how serious the Most High is about his plan. And how serious he is about those that mess with his children. And how serious this script is today about falling into the terrible hands of the Most High Elohim Yahuah. Then Yahshua spoke to the Most High in the day when the Most High delivered up the Amorites before the children of Yahsharal, and he said in the sight of Yahsharal, sun stand still over Gibeon, and moon in the valley of Ajalon. So the sun stood still and the moon stopped, till the people had revenge upon their enemies. Is this not written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven and did not hasten to go down for about a whole day. And there has been no day like that before or after, that the Most High heeded the voice of a man, for the Most High fought for Yahsharal. Then Yahshua returned, and all Yahsharal with him, to the camp at Gilgal. But these 5 kings had fled and hidden themselves in a cave at Makkedah. And it was told Yahshua, saying, the 5 kings have been found hidden in the cave at Makkedah. And hadn't you figured it out yet, family? Why all these billionaires and trillionaires starting to hide away, making all these what they call them, the little places they make their little holes in the ground so they can be protected, bunkers. They're hiding away because they know this judgment coming. But you can't run from the Most High's plan, will, and desire for each of your lives. None of our lives. So Joshua said, roll large stones against the mouth of the cage and set men by it to guard them. And do not stay there yourselves, but pursue your enemies and attack their rear guard. Do not let them enter their cities, for the Most High your Elohim has delivered them into your hands. Pardon me. Then it happened while Joshua and the children of Yahsharal made an end of slaying them with a great slaughter till they had finished, that those who escaped entered fortified cities. And all the people who returned to the camp to Joshua at Maccaday in Shalom. No one moved his tongue against any of the children of Yahsharal. No one moved a tongue against the children of Yahsharal. And family, have you noticed that's how it's been of late? You don't have a whole lot of folks coming trying to debate us no more like they used to do. Because they see the Most High's hand is on our lives, and they see that the words that he have given us to spoke have came true. Just like I said in the prior recording, I told you so. And it's always so sweet when you can come back and say, I told you so. I told you so. And in this sense, it's good to be able to tell people this while it's still an opportunity to repent and get right. We don't do it in jest or to be fun and to see people falling and dying and going to hell. No. We saying we told you what was going to happen so you can get on board and say, dawg, he was right. I go back and look at 50 of his prior recordings. He's been talking this same idea the whole time. Repent, judgment coming, and tell your testimony. But no one moved his tongue against any of the children of Yahsharal. And I must say, family, let me get that right, because there have been people coming to debate. And most of them have been people that saying they're Yahsharal. They've been the Judas in the camp. I had to slide that in there. Then Joshua said, open the mouth of the cave and bring out those 5 kings to me from the cave.
Bring them out.
And they did so, and brought out those 5 kings to him from the cave: the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Lachish, and the king of Eglon. And so it was, when they brought out those kings to Joshua, that Joshua called for all the men of Yahsharal, and said to the captains of men, and said to the captains of the men of war who went out with him, come near, put your feet on the necks of these kings, and draw near and put your feet on their necks. Then Joshua said to them, do not be afraid nor dismayed. Be strong and of good courage. Thus says the Most High. For thus the Most High will do to all your enemies against whom you fight. And afterwards Joshua struck them and killed them and hanged them on 5 trees. And they were hanging on the trees until evening. So it was at the time of the going down of the sun that Joshua commanded, and they took them down from the trees, cast them into the cave where they had been hidden, and laid large stones against the cave's mouth, which remains until this day. Oh boy, I love a happy ending. I love a happy ending, family. We can definitely take some wisdom from this idea today. We always see the end of those who fall into the wrong hands. And see, at the end, whenever you come up against the child of the Most High, this is what you're going to end up getting. You're going to end up having your neck stood on by his men of war. And you're going to be handled. Oh boy. You can be handled. And it's not going to be pretty. And then you get to go to hell. What a sad song. But this is the reward of those that fight against the Most High's plan, will, and desire for his earth, as we started out with. Because his. He do what he want to do with it. And we're his, and we do whatever he tell us to do. You might not like it.